Hi everyone, my name is Celeste Miles, and today I will be walking you through how to create some visualizations in Tableau, answering a research question that I have. My research question for this project is, what are the top 5 states for COVID-19 cases versus deaths, and how have they changed over time, spanning from the first reported case until present day? So the data set that I will be using I got from Data World, and it is it goes by state and date, number of cases and deaths. So the first thing I'm going to do is open this with Tableau. So I can click open with Tableau. I copy this link. I open my Tableau desktop. I do web data connector here, and I paste the link right here, click enter. So now I have to sign into my Data World account. Gotta get my password here, sign in. And I authorize Tableau and connect. So now I wait for it to upload on Tableau, and I update. So here is all of my data for this. So I'm going to go to worksheet. So the first thing I want to do is look at COVID cases per state. So I'm going to name this. So since I want this in a map form, I'm going to do longitude and latitude, which will generate a map. I'm then going to drag state over here and cases. So I don't want it to have dots like that. I want them colors, so I'm going to do color instead. And I'm actually going to change the color here. If I edit colors, I'm going to do orange. So I want to look at the top 5 states for cases. So I want to label them. So here I'm going to do label, but I don't want all of them. I just want the top 5. So I'm going to click that. I'm going to right click my top 5 states, which are California, do mark label, always show, Texas, same thing, Florida, New York, and Illinois. So here I have my top 5 states for COVID-19 cases throughout the pandemic. So now I want to create a new visualization that is similar to this one, but is COVID-19 case deaths per state. So I'm going to rename this. And I want to create a map again, so we'll do longitude, latitude, and then state, and instead of cases, we're going to do deaths. I'm going to do the same thing here, where I'm going to change it to color. I want to keep it at blue this time, and I'm going to do the same thing, labels, and show the top 5 states for COVID-19 deaths. So that's New York, California, Texas, Florida, and New Jersey. Alright, so here's my second visualization. It's the top 5 states for COVID-19 deaths. You can see here that there's a couple that are the same. It's just one that's not the same here, Illinois versus New Jersey. New Jersey has more deaths for COVID-19 than Illinois, but so that's an interesting bit of information that I wanted to find. So now I'm going to create another visualization that looks at the cases versus death over time. So I'm going to do date, cases, and deaths. And for this one, I actually want to use this show me feature. I think it's very helpful. I want to look at a line chart. Here it's only showing from 2020 to 2021. It's by year. I want to look at it by day. I want to be very specific here. So here I have COVID-19 per cases per day versus deaths. So it starts here, January 21st, 2020, the first reported case. It was, I believe, in Washington State, which is where I'm from, and goes all the way until May 1st, 2021. And I'm going to name this one "19 cases versus deaths over time." So this is my last visualization here. And so let's look at all 3. So in comparison, we have per state cases, per state deaths, and over time cases versus deaths. And thank you for listening to my presentation.